I'm Josh McCouga.
I'm Aletta Olimu.
Here's our first topic. J.J. Abrams has been making some headlines during the press round this week for Star Trek Beyond, which premiered last night here in San Diego with the first ever outdoor IMAX screening. Now first, Abrams told Film HQ panelist and Access Hollywood critic Scott Manson that they are working on bringing back Chris Hemsworth to reprise his role as George Kirk in the fourth Star Trek film. And also said he would not recast the role of Chekhov, saying, quote, "There's no replacing him. There's no recasting. I can't possibly imagine that. I think Anton deserves better. We're working on it, and it's too early to talk about it." So, John, what are your thoughts on J.J. Abrams' books?
Okay, first of all, I am a huge Chris Hemsworth fan. Look, and I don't think the guy is just a big Australian beefcake. The dude can legit act, and he's really good. And a lot of people forget, we just see Chris Hemsworth now, we just think Thor. He was Captain Kirk's dad first in that 2009 thing. So the idea that they're bringing him back is really cool because, first of all, time travel, while I don't like it a lot in a lot of other stories, time travel is a staple in Star Trek storytelling. So for them, and we don't know that they're going to use time travel, maybe they'll have some kind of time, dimensional rift, whatever, I don't know. But for them to use it, that is standard Star Trek operating procedure. And to see Hemsworth and Chris Pine together on the stage at the same time, I think that's going to be really fun. Shep, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a weird idea to like have them use time travel in this pocket JJ universe, because this isn't like supposedly Star Trek canon. Like the Fuller series is going to be Star Trek canon. This is still that weird time bubble that Spock found, whatever that weird blue or red orb. Now we're going through time, a pocket universe. So I don't really care what pocket universe they go into. I like Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pine. Like,
oh yeah, get a Star Wars.
You do know Predator was silver, right?
So.
I hope that they share a father-son kiss. And I love the idea. I actually was thinking not so much time travel, but an alternate reality sort of thing might happen. Either way, I'm excited. Chris Hemsworth is going to be the hot dad of the year that year when it comes out. I'm excited. I think it's going to be cool.
Jeremy.
Yeah, as long as they don't have him come back because he was in a coma, I think that'll be great. The best part is when he comes back, George Kirk will have been working out a lot. Because he's much bigger now than he was back then. But yeah, I want to see a moment with Kirk and his father, like Zachary Quinto and Leonard Nimoy had in that Star Trek. I think that could blow some minds.
One of the things that's got a lot of people talking, of course, a couple weeks ago, crazy tragedy happens with Anton Yelchin passing away. So let me just ask you guys out there with a quick show of hands. J.J. Abrams was talking about how he just can't see them recasting Chekhov with another actor. So let me ask you guys with a show of hands. How many of you guys feel that Star Trek 4 should not recast Chekhov? Let's see a show of hands. Okay, and now how many of you feel that they should recast Chekhov? Okay, we're in the minority, so I'm going to be in the minority of this. Let me give you my sales pitch why. I believe they should recast Chekhov. And I know they're talking about, JJ said something, and he had a very good relationship with Anton, and it's got to be very hard, not just with them passing away, but now with them premiering the movie just a few weeks later, right? But I kind of feel the same way that I felt about when Paul Walker passed away in the middle of shooting the Fast and the Furious franchise, because a lot of people thought, they said you should just stop production. Don't make this movie anymore. It would be disrespectful to the memory of Paul Walker. And my whole attitude was always, are you kidding me? Paul Walker poured his blood and sweat and tears and talent and effort and energy and enthusiasm into building this franchise. I don't think the way to honor him is to stop the franchise. I just don't think that's what you do. And with Anton Yelchin,
Paul Walker also. And I have other dirt about Paul Walker. Paul Walker was with he was with his girlfriend who was like 15 years younger than him. He was with her when she was underage.
Really?
Yeah, if you do the math. If you live for 10 years, he's like 40-something, she's like, well,
I actually think that's
barely
the
30-something, do the math.
But Shep, I know you've got a little bit of a different point of view on that.
Yeah, I mean, the Fast and the Furious, they had already filmed most of Paul Walker stuff, so it was less about like recasting and more about honoring his already filmed situation.
Well, remember him on Star Trek Next Generation?
Rejiggered the script and figured out, hey, this is how we can have Paul Walker in the last Fast and Furious. Now he's probably to write him out.
Yeah, I'm old school.
With Chekhov, I think there's a way
I'm being a dick,
that I don't know how many more movies there are going to be with this pocket universe Star Trek. So maybe there's a fourth one with Hemsworth, maybe there's a fifth one, but I don't see recasting Chekhov. I think they should just have him on another mission, or they could replace him with an alien. I think that's just replace him with another character.
What was the name of the ship Chekhov was on at the beginning of Wrath of Khan?
Reliant!
Which one?
Reliant!
The Reliant.
Thank you. Good call.
You war boy.
So, Jeremy, what about you? Recast Chekhov or don't recast Chekhov?
Yeah, it's funny that you brought up Wrath of Khan because in Space Seed, he wasn't in that. Khan never met him.
Oh,
and so it's kind of it's a funny thing where he's like, I'd never forget a face. It's like, you can make faces up, apparently. Yeah, I feel like you could do what they did with Sulu, where it's like, oh, he's on another ship somewhere. He got promoted or something. Because if you look at Star Trek 6, Sulu not being on the Enterprise didn't compromise the Enterprise, although they did use him as a mechanic.
I give you one, but you're
movie. But I feel like you still could have Chekhov alive.
Well, I think we're the stupid kid.
Go on with the show.
Whitney, what would you do?
Chekhov is a great character, and I think there's no reason that we should start talking about replacing him right now. He died very recently.
You're working. Sorry, like I said, the camera thing here. I thought you were a camera guy or the coke guy.
Worry about that yet.
I don't want to be a dick.
But I mean, Heath Ledger.
I don't want to interrupt your fucking work.
He's maybe the best Joker, and he's going to be a character for a long time to come. I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't.
No. Chekhov has a.
I'm sure this is going to be a debate that's going to be going on for the next couple years until the next Star Trek comes out. All right, guys, what's next?
Well, according to a report from The Wrap, Sony is already eyeing a sequel to the freshly rebooted Ghostbusters franchise. President of Worldwide Distribution for Sony, Rory Brewer, told The Wrap, I expect Ghostbusters to become an important brand and franchise. While nothing has been officially announced yet, there's no doubt in my mind a sequel will happen. The film, currently in theaters, is on track to unseat the original 1984 Ghostbusters as the highest grossing horror comedy of all time. John Snap, would you like to see a sequel of this newly rebooted Ghostbusters franchise?
Sort of. I don't know. I always say it didn't suck. I've been saying that for like 2 weeks.